Hello again and welcome back to another one. And just like we predicted a few days ago about J. Cole being more likely to respond before Drake, we were right on the money. As while Drake was focused on addressing some drama on IG, J. Cole turned to the studio, and a few hours ago he dropped 7-minute Drill, and boy, this has sparked split reactions so far, as hip-hop fans have been duking it out on social media over the last few hours, and we'll be exploring some highlights from J. Cole's Kendrick diss, and also early reactions from fans so far on social media. Today we also have one that sparked speculations linked to Eminem and Linkin Park, thanks to a post on social media that raised eyebrows. And at the latter part of the video, we have one that takes us back to 1999, to the SKIT on Eminem's Slim Shady LP, as we got to hear from the person responsible for the skit in 2024 thanks to Eminem's post about it, and she shared some details about how it went down when she met up with Eminem after they asked for permission to feature her voicemail on the album, and she has one regret, and we'll get to more on this at the latter part of the video. So starting with J. Cole, his Kendrick Lamar diss track 7-minute Drill included a couple of highlights to reveal how J. Cole truly feels about Kendrick Lamar. Like for instance, he believes Kendrick's last album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, is trash. He rapped, he's still doing shows, but fell off like The Simpsons. Your first ish was classic, your last ish was tragic. Your second ish put dudes to sleep, but they gassed it. And it is obvious that J. Cole isn't counting Section 80 as Kendrick's first album, so he's referring to Kendrick's To Pimp a Butterfly when he raps about how his second album puts dudes to sleep, since some rap fans got it twisted on social media. And before we get to some more highlights from the diss track, these bars have sparked some interesting reactions, like this that blew up on X, formerly known as Twitter. J. Cole didn't lie when he said your last ish was tragic. Here's when Kendrick Lamar fans made instructions on how to listen to Mr. Auntie and the Flop Steppers.
Come on, man!
However, on the other end, J. Cole is also getting roasted for calling Kendrick's album boring, as this went viral. Cole saying a Kendrick album is boring. I know that ain't who I think it is. And this is because for years, the narrative lingered that while J. Cole is a top rapper, he makes boring music, hence the viral tweet pointing out the irony. And some have now put up old tweets from Metro Boomin to rub it in when Metro tweeted, "Don't get me wrong, J. Cole is talented. Anytime I can't sleep, Friday Night Lights puts a dude cold out. Sleep on track 1. And some have forwarded this to Kendrick. Honestly, Kendrick Lamar just gotta use this as the cover art for his next diss, and it is a wrap. Skull emoji. And to be honest, so far it is mostly split reactions, as in J. Cole's corner, this blew up. Kendrick Lamar's entire career is based upon pandering to the black community. He hides behind social issues, so y'all can say his music is trash and have to support it. To Pimp a Butterfly was complete garbage. J. Cole didn't lie. Drake makes way better music than that bum. But J. Cole had much more to add, as he took shots at Kendrick's output. He rapped. He averaging one hard verse like every 30 months or something. If he wasn't dissing, then we wouldn't be discussing him. But Cole is getting called out for lying in that last bar, as some users pulled up receipts, for instance, like Cole name dropping Kendrick on First Person Shooter, Let Nas Down, January 28th, and Heaven EP, and the user added the caption, "Once again, I love J. Cole, but why is he acting like he hasn't been discussing Kendrick for over a decade?" And perhaps here are the bars that have made people conclude that this is similar to what MGK did on Rap Devil, where it sounded like a diss and a compliment at the same time when J. Cole rapped, "I'm hesitant, I love my brother, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm powered up for real. That ish would feel like swatting a fly. 4 albums in 12 years, dude, I can't divide. Hell, if this is what you want, I'm indulging in violence." And more on this note from J. Cole to stress the point, this is merely a warning shot to back dudes down. And boy, some rap fans have been vocal about how they aren't feeling this approach. Kendrick about to respond to J. Cole the same way Eminem did in Kill Shot, referring to when Eminem fired back at MGK asking that a death threat or a love letter, and this went viral. 7-minute drill is a light warning shot back to Kendrick by Cole. Basically, don't make me do it. This ain't it, y'all. And on this note, this went viral. He was better off just saying nothing at all. This one, fish two, fish red, fish blue, fish bum, diss. But on the other end, this went viral. If you're calling J. Cole's response weak, then you're exposing your bias, because this was definitely a proportionate response given most of Kendrick's diss was to Drake. Would I have preferred for him to come out just straight dissing with no praise and warning shots? Yes, but weak? Nah. So as you see, it is split reactions for the most part, and I'll be looking forward to your thoughts, as believe it or not, some are scared for J. Cole at the moment. J. Cole going so hard, I'm afraid of what Lord Kenny will respond with. I'm genuinely scared for what Cole might have brought upon himself, because he's one of my favorite rappers too. At Kendrick Lamar, please don't end J. Cole's career. Let him win the album Too Hard right now. No Diddy. And moving on to the next point, we have one that's got people wondering if an Eminem and Linkin Park collaboration could be slated for his upcoming album. All thanks to this post a few hours ago from Jake Bass. It goes, when two worlds collide, second generation, y'all ain't ready for this music. At Draven B Studios, at Linkin Park, at Eminem, and this sparked reactions like, ooh. Now I'm curious, will this be a brand new song or something like what Jay-Z did with Nom Encore? And some have taken this post as some form of confirmation. I mean, check this out. I can see why Eminem seems so proud of this album, because it looks like it could be an all-timer. We already saw photos from the studio session where Eminem's associates, including Dr. Dre, all listened to the album, just like Dre pointed out hours before on Jimmy Kimmel Live. But while some are asking, Eminem and Linkin Park, I'm ready, just give me a date. On the other end, not everyone is buying this from Jake Bass, hence takes like, this has nothing to do with Eminem. But what are your thoughts? Is this a collab that you'd be interested in? And moving on, we got to hear more from the woman responsible for the B skit on the Slim Shady LP, and it is all thanks to Eminem's recent post about it on IG.
I just listened to Eminem in her car. It is the most disgusting thing I have ever heard in my entire life.
Sensational.
And when a user asked, wasn't this Henry Winkler's daughter? We got to hear from Zoe Winkler in 2024, and she reiterated under, it wasn't a skit, it was a real message. And she confirmed the story that she went to dinner with Eminem after they requested permission to put it on the album, and she expanded on what she regrets about it. He was amazing, and we had the best time. I was 17, we were both super young. I heard the album before it came out because my friend was dating the A&R guy. They offered me money to be on the album. I literally was such an idiot that I was like, no, don't worry about it.
Damn!
And I'll be looking forward to your thoughts in the comments section. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.